You know, I've always thought cacti were kind of cool, but beautiful, not so much. They always seemed uh, a little too prickly, I guess you could say.
Right.
But I came across this blog post the other day about a cactus called the dancing bones cactus,
Okay.
and it really changed my mind about the whole cactus thing.
Interesting. What was it about this one? What caught your eye?
Well, it was written by a self-described old software plumber
Okay.
who also just happens to be a passionate gardener. And he
Okay.
starts out by saying he's not really into cacti either.
Interesting.
He finds them slow growing, not really visually appealing,
Okay.
but he's completely smitten with this dancing bones cactus.
So we have a mystery here.
Yeah.
For someone who generally dislikes cacti, to single one out,
Yeah.
there must be something special about this one.
Exactly. And the way he describes it, it's
Yeah.
almost like something out of a fantasy novel. He
Really?
talks about these slender stems, they're cylindrical, almost like fingers,
Ah,
branching out in a way that really does resemble a skeleton. I guess that's where the name comes from.
that makes sense. Those segmented stems actually are pretty common in a lot of cacti species.
Oh, okay.
They evolve that way to survive in really harsh, dry environments.
Makes sense.
Each segment can store water really well,
Wow.
and they can even break off easily for propagation.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a really clever way to make sure they survive even in tough conditions when seeds might not be able to grow.
So even in its bone-like structure, there's this element of resilience,
Absolutely.
but there's more.
Oh,
It gets even better.
okay.
Apparently, it also produces these delicate, almost translucent white flowers
Right.
that bloom from the tips of those bone-like stems. Can you
Mm.
picture it?
I can see why the author is so drawn to it. It's a real contrast.
Yeah.
It's delicate beauty coming from a structure that just screams survival.
He even says, I adore the plant's overall aesthetic.
Good.
But here's the thing.
What's that?
He follows that up by saying, cultivating them is time-consuming and unproductive.
Huh. That's interesting.
So now the question is, what makes this cactus worth all that effort if it's so demanding?
Right, because this challenges our ideas of what makes a plant a good plant to have.
Yeah.
It's not about a ton of flowers or easy care.
Right.
There's something else going on here, something else that makes this gardener love this cactus despite all the challenges.
It's almost like a love-hate relationship with the plant.
Right.
Is it rare? Is it hard to grow? Maybe it needs some special care that only a really dedicated person would be willing to do.
Yeah, these are all really good questions that someone growing this would need to figure out.
This is like a botanical detective story.
It is.
We've got this plant that looks really cool, but it's also really difficult.
Yeah,
And we have a gardener who obviously loves it, even though it's so much work.
totally.
What does it all mean? What are we missing?
Well, I think the first clue's got to be in understanding those bone-like stems.
Right.
Why would it evolve to look like that? How do those flowers help it survive?
Okay, so clue number one, the bone-like structure. It's not just about looks, it's about survival. Let's take a closer look at that.
You see those segmented stems? They aren't just cool to look at. They're actually really smart for surviving in dry places.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, each segment is like a little water tank.
Yeah,
So the cactus can hold on to water for a long time.
like little built-in water bottles.
Exactly. And if a piece breaks off,
Right.
it could actually start growing into a whole new plant.
Wow, that's so
It's a
perfect.
really good way for the plant to spread out, especially in those rough areas where seeds might not make it.
So it's like delicate and tough at the same time.
Yeah, it is.
What about those flowers, though?
The flowers?
How do they help a cactus stay alive?
Well, flowers are all about making more plants, right? They
Yeah.
got to attract the pollinators.
Oh, yeah, to keep the species going.
Exactly. And I bet those delicate white flowers have a special way of doing that that works perfectly in that environment.
So maybe those flowers aren't just pretty. Maybe they're super important for the cactus to survive.
Yeah, I think so.
This makes me wonder if the author is so fascinated by the dancing bones cactus because he really gets how tough and adaptable it is.
That's a really good point.
Right.
Maybe it's not just how it looks.
Right.
Maybe it's about seeing how amazing the plant is at living in such tough conditions.
Clue number two, the fact that it's so hard to take care of.
Yeah.
Maybe the author likes the challenge
Hmm.
in taking care of something so unique and stubborn.
Yeah, remember he said taking care of it was time-consuming and unproductive.
Right.
It's not like a normal garden plant, you know?
Yeah, like it's not going to give you a ton of tomatoes or anything.
Uh-huh.
So what's the point?
Maybe the point is just being patient, you know?
Hmm.
Really paying attention and understanding what the plant needs.
Okay.
It's a different kind of gardening.
Yeah.
It's about really noticing the little things as the plant grows.
This reminds me of bonsai.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
It's not about making a tiny tree.
Right.
It's about creating art with a living thing.
You got it.
So we have this interesting plant that looks really cool, but it's hard to take care of.
Uh,
And we have this gardener who loves it, even though it's so much work.
totally.
But we still don't really know why he finds it so beautiful.
Well, let's think about the contrast for a second.
Okay.
Those white flowers against the bone-like stems.
Right.
It's like it's showing you both sides of nature, you know?
Oh, I see.
The delicate and the strong, the stuff that comes and goes and the stuff that stays.
So it's not just about pretty flowers. It's about how those different things work together.
Exactly. And that brings us to our third clue. All those mixed emotions the author has.
Oh, right. He loves how it looks, but hates how hard it is to take care of.
It's a complicated relationship.
Okay, so clue number 3. Conflicting emotions. There's this push and pull between how pretty it is and how much work it is.
Yeah.
And this is where it gets really interesting for you, dear listener, because now we're not just talking about this cactus.
Right.
We're talking about what makes us like things, even if they're difficult.
Exactly. And that's what makes this whole thing so cool.
Yeah.
It's not just about learning about a plant. It's about understanding what we find fascinating.
Right. Why do we like pretty things, even when they're hard?
Yeah. And what does that say about us and how we see the world around us?
So we talked about the dancing bones cactus, how it looks, how hard it is to take care of,
We sure did.
and even how the author feels about it.
Yep.
But what's the big takeaway here?
I think the biggest thing is that things aren't always what they seem.
Yeah,
You can find beauty in unexpected places, even in a prickly cactus.
that's true.
And sometimes the things that interest us the most can teach us the most about ourselves and the world.
Absolutely. I feel like we just got started with this dancing bones cactus. There's so much more to learn.
I know, right?
Like, how do you even grow one?
Right.
What kind of dirt do you need? How often do you water it?
And that's what's so great about all this, you know?
Yeah.
We've found all these new questions that you can go and answer yourself.
It's like a treasure map. And now you, dear listener, you get to go on the adventure.
Maybe you'll even want to get a dancing bones cactus for yourself.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Imagine having that weird bone-looking plant on your windowsill.
Or even if you don't become a cactus person.
Right?
Maybe this got you curious about the cool stuff that's all around us.
I hope so.
Think about all the plants you see every day. Do you know their names? Do you know where they come from, what their stories are?
It's amazing when you start to think about it.
This deep dive showed us that even the things that seem boring can be beautiful and interesting
Absolutely.
if we just take the time to look.
You got it.
So next time you're out walking around, take a good look at everything you see.
Yeah.
Ask questions. Be curious.
You never know what you might find.
Maybe you'll even find your own dancing bones cactus.
Ooh.
Something that you never thought you'd be interested in.
Right.
And maybe you'll learn something new about yourself and the world.
Until then, happy exploring, everyone.